Hi, I'm Ellen Nicolaides. I'm a lawyer and the Get Case Director at the London Bet Din. We recognise that the process of obtaining a Jewish divorce, a get, can be daunting. Our aim at the London Bet Din is to ensure that the get proceeds as smoothly and quickly as possible and is as easy as it can be for both parties. In this video, I'll give you a brief overview of the get process in order to help you know what to expect. On our website, you'll find a full description of the complete process from start to finish, as well as an introduction to all the members of the GET team and some frequently asked questions. A GET can be granted at any time after the couple is separated and are no longer living together. It's an entirely separate process from your civil divorce, and you don't need to have started civil proceedings in order to finalise your GET. In fact, we encourage couples to apply for the GET as soon as they've separated. Either spouse can apply for a GET by making an application online. Please see the divorces section on our website, bethdin.org.uk. If you have any questions which are not covered on our website, or if you've got any concerns at all about the process, please feel free to get in touch with us by phone or email at any time, and we'll do everything we can to answer your questions or address any concerns that you might have. The GET process involves 2 appointments. After we receive an application, we contact both parties by email to make a first appointment. This first appointment's usually done over the telephone and takes around 15 minutes. You'll speak to a Dayan who will confirm with you the details needed to write the GET. This is also an opportunity for you to ask any questions or raise any concerns you may have. The second appointment takes place at our offices at 305 Ballards Lane in Finchley. Parties attend this appointment preferably together, but if you wish to attend separately from your spouse, then that's also perfectly fine. In the rest of this video, I'll guide you through what to expect when you attend our offices for the second and final appointment, at which the GET is written and handed over to the wife. On entering the building, there's a security check. You'll be reminded before your appointment to bring photo ID with you for this. You're welcome to bring a friend along with you for moral support. Please let us know in advance so that we can inform security. After security, you'll be directed to the second floor of the building where the London Bet Din is located. Our clerks will welcome you and show you to the waiting area. Your appointment will take place in the courtroom. If you've brought a friend with you, they're welcome to stay with you throughout your appointment. At any time that a woman is attending, one of the volunteers from our GET Helper service will be in attendance also, and will be available to support the parties throughout the appointment if you so wish. The GET Helper will be able to explain the process and provide moral support. The GET Helpers are highly experienced in the GET process, and their services are found to be very helpful and reassuring. There'll be several people in the courtroom with you during your appointment. The presiding Dayan will be sitting at the bench. Also present will be the scribe, known as the sofa, and 2 witnesses, known as Eidim. The witnesses will be seated to the right, and the scribe normally to the left. You will be invited to sit at a table. If you're attending the appointment together, but prefer to sit separately, this can of course be accommodated. The second GET appointment proceeds in line with certain formalities of Jewish law, or halakha. There is no expectation or need for you to know the process in advance. The Dayanim will guide you through the process step by step, and you're always able to ask them questions at any point throughout the process. However, because these formalities are unfamiliar to most people, I'm going to describe them for you now, so you know broadly what to expect on the day. The Dayanim will first ascertain with both husband and wife that they are freely consenting to divorce. This is a key element of a Jewish divorce, as the GET must be given and received by mutual consent. After this, the husband instructs the sofa, the scribe, to write the GET. The formalities of this involve the scribe gifting to the husband his writing implements, a process which the Dayanim will guide you through. This is followed by the actual writing of the GET by the sofa. This takes around an hour and a half, and during this time there's a break in the appointment, during which you're free to leave the building if you want to. On your return, we move to the final stage of the GET process, the handover of the GET by husband to wife. The presiding Dayan will be joined by 2 additional Dayanim. The GET will be read out and translated so that the parties understand it. The wife then receives the GET by cupping her hands and then, when indicated to do so by a dayan, raises it in an act of acquisition. She tucks it into a pocket or under her arm and takes several steps away from her husband. Again, the dayanim will help you through this process step by step. If husband and wife are attending this appointment separately, then the husband's appointment will consist of him instructing the sofa to write the get and returning after the break to hand it over to a proxy or a shaliach. The entire appointment for him will take around 2.5 hours. The wife's appointment, if she's attending separately from her husband, consists of her accepting the get from her husband's shaliach, his proxy, in the presence of 3 dayanim and the 2 eidim, the witnesses. Her appointment, in this case, is considerably shorter, around 30 minutes, since of course there's no need to wait for the get to be written. After the appointment, we will send you a get certificate, confirming that you have divorced and may remarry under Jewish law. The get document itself is kept at the London Beth Din for safekeeping. There is much more detailed information available on the website. Please remember, our aim is to ensure that the process is not unduly stressful. If you're worried about anything or have any questions, please don't hesitate to be in touch with the London Beth Din, and either I or someone else in the Get team will be happy to address any questions or concerns that you may have.